Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as Nazi Britain. Right, so I've been thinking about it, and I think the first thing we have to do is we've got to try and take the United States. The reason for that is there's so much there. There's oil, there's resources in abundance, there's industrial in abundance, there's also a few people. But if we can manage to take that, I will be very happy. And also, I've been thinking about this, Benelux intervention, and I noticed that what happens is requires them to be basically fascist or communist, or at least it requires them to have a large percentage of fascist or communist. Same over here. This is useless to us, because it would cost us 70 days at one political power, so 70 political power to get these, and then this would cost us, the same political power, and it would cost us enough to swing them to socialist, communist, or fascist, because we need to swing them. We can only swing them towards fascist because they're fascist. So this would actually cost us a lot of political power, whereas for like 50, we can just declare on them, or at least justify something. It'll take time. It'll be slightly slower. But this is actually terrible for us, because this tree has been thought out of, oh, you're going to be democratic, you're going to stay democratic. No, come on, give me some options. This is the one a lot of other trees do as well, but the one thing that this tree does not do well is it doesn't allow you to switch. The United Kingdom has never been thought out as a nation that might switch, which is very disappointing. So I think what we'll do instead is motorized army. I can't switch. Oh, for God's sake, I should be able to switch in between, even at the loss of all my progress. Because it's literally no use to me. It pisses them off, so it's actually negative. I guess what I'll do instead is justify war goal, conquer. And I know this is going to take the same amount of time as America, but I need to declare on 2 at once, hopefully. Because I really want to try and get them for the rubber that they have in their colonies. I don't think I need their colonies, I just think I need their home provinces. And that should give it to me. We also need to recruit. I'm going to add 4 more tanks to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do. We've got the resources? Yeah, almost entirely. So we'll probably be okay to do that. Alright, let's speed up. Nope. I'm not going to be... Oh, hello. I'm not going to be creating any carrier fighters or carrier bombers. For the main reason of the ones I've got at the moment are into war and still kind of sucky. I'll do it later on, but for now I'm not going to waste my production on that. Return of the King. It is no secret that no love is lost between George VI and the British Union of Fascists. Voices in Parliament are now calling for his resignation in favour of his exiled brother, Edward VIII. This is a man less foreign to the idea of unity through strength than a man with a vision for England. His are the qualities we seek in a leader of our nation. Okay, so this event basically replaces your leader, which is currently Mosley, with Edward VIII. Now, the issue is, I don't want either of these options. I want the option of, yeah, we will have him as king, but I still want Oswald Mosley in charge. So if we read through it, it says, for the sake of the empire, Edward VIII must rule. We get nationality plus 5%, which is great. Justify wartime minus 25, which is really helpful. Quicker wars, really helpful to make sure that people don't get tougher before we attack them or, get guaranteed. Political power gain, minus 30. Horrific! Minus 30% political power is really bad! Really bad. It's terrible. It is so bad. Oh, we will not interfere in Parliament. We remove national spirit, George the 6th. Gain national spirit, Edward VIII, which grants national unity plus 5%, ideological drift defense plus 6%. So we don't, basically, we still get the national unity. Okay, so Edward comes and George goes nonetheless. Okay. Actually, George is already gone. It's not there anymore. So we gain national unity plus 5%, which is good. And we get the drift defense. But we don't get the the justify wartime. Okay. And, we get to not get political power gain. That's fine. Okay. We're not going to interfere with Parliament. Because I want my political power. Thank you very much. Free civilian factories. Okay, let's get more. We need to be able to get this war machine rolling if we're going to start taking over places. That means a lot of material support. So, civilian factories followed by actually getting, like, proper factories. Okay, we did Benedikt's intervention. We do what we can for king and country. Awesome. They're going to hate us now. And it's no use to us because we can't declare on them. I guess we'll go motorized army, try and get ourselves mechanized divisions. It's really annoying you can't switch in between. I mean, I'd be happy to switch even if it meant losing all the stuff you'd currently accumulated. Because I would have done it in that case, because it was a bad option. It was no use to me. Honestly, I think I prefer the vanilla tree to this tree. I would prefer to have the vanilla tree as Britain right now than the actual British tree, because the British tree doesn't really give me anything. Vanilla tree, if you're a fascist, is amazing. Excavation 2. No, these are all too far away. Synthetic oil, I'm going to pass on. Air. Yeah, I want the hurricane. We need to get fighters. It's very important to have air superiority. We should also probably justify war goal against Iraq. Okay, so the first one to hit is going to be America. And that's going to hit in, what, like April? Wait, we haven't justified a war goal. Whoopsie. There we go. Should have done that. Right, so we've already justified against the Netherlands. And you're going to be done in February. You're going to be done in April. Might be enough time. We'll have to see. Right. I would like 10 elite British troops to do an attack over the channel. I'm sure you'll love it. I want the experienced ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because that's all I can do right now. Naval invasion. It's probably well defended. I'm going to go for the northern section. Now remember, we have to get a port. That's very important. Yeah, let's get supply and combat width. Yeah. Why are you the same color? I mean, there's so many colors you could pick. Question Iraqi sovereignty, as we should. Right, I want you ready to go on a port nearby. Into artillery. It's too far away. Still working on Matilda. Land doctrine we're working on. Support battalion's been worked on. Little bit away. Worth it. Okay. Wow, 55%? I'll have to cope with that. Okay. I'm thinking adding artillery might not be a bad idea. I think I need 10 to do that, though. Delay. We'll get elastic defense. Yeah, we're doing well so far. Motorized army. Not all of the German rank. I'm not going to be for a little while. General rearmament, that is helpful, because that gets us consumer good factor minus 5%. This tree is terrible for us. It really is. Ooh. I think what we'll do... We've got motorized starting to be built, and we've got artillery starting to be built. I know we've got, like, no use for them right now, but we will. We will. That's why I'm starting to stockpile them for when I start using them. Because I think we're going to make some motorized. Yeah, we're going to make 8. Oh! 8, I said. Thank you. Yeah, it's just the motorized you're lacking, which is annoying because that's kind of the necessary part, isn't it? I guess we can produce more motorized. There we go. And that'll speed up as well, so shouldn't be too bad. Full Nanjing. Yeah, how are you doing over there, Japan? Oh, you did a amphibious attack. Okay. No, you're way out. You're out. Naval, tempting, air. Still ahead of time. Choices. I'm no good with choices. Do we have... How long is this away? A year and a bit now. I'm not going to be able to get that. Point 1. There we go. Compute machine. That's what we're going to go for. Right, have you been guaranteed yet? No. The trick is going to get that beachhead. If we can get a beachhead, I'll be happy. That's going to be the issue, especially with infantry divisions that don't really have anything other than infantry in them. I think what I'll do is I'll get you to train so that you're as experienced as possible. Sounds like a reasonable choice. Angered by Dutch posturing. Denounce Dutch ideals, yeah. Those damn Dutch ideals. Being all Dutch. But they didn't think of that when they chose to be Dutch. Ooh. Nah, I'm still a year ahead of time. I thought I could get that. Yes, improved equipment. I think we might have enough to start messing around with our infantry. Combat width 18. Artillery. That costs 10. I guess the easiest way to do it is just to add 2 units of artillery like that. Save 10. Save 10? Save. Save. It costs 10. Oh, that's right. Derp, derp, derp. Yeah. The reason I'm going for artillery like this rather than in the support is support costs more. Well, this will really help. And it'll probably mean that we need like a lot of artillery now. Yeah. There we go. It's more important to have the artillery than it is to have motorized divisions. Or even, like, firearms. Because that is going to be going on to these guys, and these guys are going to be using it in their assault. Right, general rearmament. Ooh. Air rearmament. A load of air bases. And I guess... Oh. Yeah, I need to stop you doing that, because I think that's cancelled your order. No, no. Your order's still there. That's fine. No, don't really want any of that. No to fetch your construction speed, maybe? Infantry, attack, and defense. That I'm very tempted by. Amphibious assault gives us invasion speed bonus, but it's just the speed. It's not to do with anything else. So what I think we'll do is we'll get the infantry attack bonuses. It'll be helpful when we do our landing. No one's guaranteed you. Okay, you've got to stop exercising now. Oh, you... Yeah, not managed to get there. Stop. You need to wait for your... There we go. Right, Navy. Please. Search and destroy. Alright, get everyone up over the Benelux region. Can we get you to, like, go to here? To get you over the Benelux region? Yes. Same. Same. Oh god, there's just so many of them. Right. Let's do this. I would like to declare war. And invade. Do it. German Reich wants to send... Thank you, German Reich. That's very kind of you. Aren't you lovely? Oh god, what's going on? We're sinking their things. They're sending out the navy. It's a mess. It's officially a mess. Oh! Oh! We got a harbour. We got a harbour. Quick. Get everyone across. We're sinking more of their things. Cruisers and submarines and everything. Some units arrived. I wasn't being told to where, but I don't really mind at this stage. Okay, fall in to there. Stop exercising. That's a very bad idea. Whoops. Front line. Actually, let's just delete everything and then front line. Yeah, okay. And there's our front line. Okay. Now, offensive line. And I'm just going to push to here. In fact, let's edit that. Straight up. Nice quick war. Orca Hurricane. Oh, we lost another torpedo. Ah, terrible. How dare we. Come on. Yeah! I'll take all states. End turn. Done. Oh, yeah! And that secures our rubber. That looks glorious. I love it. It looks brilliant. I love it. I love it so much. Now, the next step is, of course, Iraq. Who we will have on the 23rd. So I think the best plan to do is to grab half of you. Maybe supplement you with a couple of these troops. Give you a relatively decent commander. Yeah, you can. And then we're going to transfer you down to Iraq. And then the idea is you're just going to push nice and quickly. Grab everything. I mean, to be fair, I've got no port down here, but I'm pretty much expecting to lose that. The idea being that I could get units down there, but they take ages to get around the... Nah. Is anyone defending Iraq? Ah, France. I'll sod you, France. In fact, then I can't do that. But that's fine. That's fine. We have other options to play with. Right, everyone get there. Select all. There we go. And then... land here. And give me front line. There. I'm not going to worry about this part of Canada. And then your offensive line is going to be... like that. We'll just make sure we get Milwaukee. Although, quite frankly, who wants Milwaukee? Well, we'll try. That's probably a bit too big of an offensive, actually. Let's just delete that. Our first offensive, we want to grab Washington. Actually, that's probably even much for the first offensive. Let's just, right. Grab these states here. Then, Washington. Then, keep pushing. Just careful about Florida, because I'm aware that if we go too much, we might end up leaving it as a gap. Just deliberately make sure that someone grabs Florida. No divisions aside. Well, you know what? By the time we get to there, we can decide it later. Screw it. That seems like a pretty good idea to me. Let's grab some new designs. I can't go for you. Right, I need to get you on the sea so we can get a sea fighter. I've already got the sea bomber, which we need to start producing soon, I know. What else do we need? Improved artillery, still like a little less than a year away. Still time. Marines would be useful. How about industry? Still time. Air doctrine. Battlefield support. Should also kind of research naval at some point. Yeah, go back to port. You're cool. Right. But for this episode, we're going to call it there. We successfully have invaded and taken over the Netherlands, Belgium. We won't want people in Brussels telling us what to do. I think taking over Brussels is not a bad idea. In fact, we have some political power. And after that, maybe France, because that way we can have France and Iraq. But we have to be worried about them setting up their own faction. Can I make my own faction yet? No, it won't let me. Despite the fact that I have this, it says can't create faction. Anyway, until next time, when we invade the United States, stay shiny.